right, Miami. There's some good D. There we go, Sean. Keeper Sean Cody picks up the ball. Here we go. Here comes Bobby. Bobby Schaefer down the field. Nope, shot wide. Hey, Brian, how's it going?
Hey there, Blake. Sorry I'm a little bit late, buddy.
No worries, man.
Beautiful day, huh?
Yeah, it is. Hopefully the wind dies down, though.
So what I miss? Anything going on so far?
Not too much. We did lose the face-off. Manchester had possession in our end, but we got a turnover. So here we go. Now it's our ball, and hopefully we can make something happen here in the beginning of the game.
That's great. That's great. It's a beautiful day. Looks like we started right on time at 4 o'clock. There's 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. It's 57 degrees here in a partly sunny day in Goffstown, New Hampshire on the 28th or 29th? What are we? 29th of April in 2022. The 3-2 Goffstown Grizzlies are playing the 3-1 Manchester Marauders.
Oh, that's the name?
Yep.
It's all 3 high schools, right?
No, actually, this is the Manchester Memorial Team.
Oh, okay. This is the actual Memorial team.
Yep, this is
okay.
Memorial Team.
Got it.
Right off of South Willow Street. There are 3 high schools in Manchester. This constitutes the 3rd largest one.
I wasn't sure because I know last year they had combined with West, so I wasn't sure what what was going on with this season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, website says it's affiliated with Manchester Memorial High School.
Oh, shot high.
So it looks like 2 pretty evenly matched teams so far.
Yeah.
A little bit of ball movement out there.
Yeah, this looks like it could be a good one. A little back and forth.
A little bit of standing around is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Governor Nancy doing a good job
Oh.
keeping a stick in that guy's hand, keeping a stick up in that guy's face. I think the coach might have said to him, we're going to play the guys at X today. Let's see if we can push them out of bounds.
Yep. Yeah.
He might be chasing just a little too much, but still. It's
Yeah.
nice to see that activity in defense.
Absolutely. At least the feet are moving. That's the key.
Feet are moving, for sure.
Oh, we got a cutter. Oh, good switch on D there. Ooh, the Malachi crunch right there.
He's right on.
Oh!
Good shot, good shot. Good
Save
save
feet,
by
Sean.
Cody.
There you go, Sean. Good job. All right, here we go. This has kind of been our problem most of the season is getting the clear, but it looks like it's working.
Wow.
Today we're losing more
There you go.
paperwork.
Yeah.
That's all right. We don't need it anyway. There we go. Let's make something happen here, guys.
Goffstown with a little bit of movement, but still not much. Nobody seems to be cutting.
Not yet. Here comes
Everybody's-
TJ, though. He's usually pretty good to make something happen.
Everybody's waiting for something interesting to happen instead of making something interesting to happen.
There we go. Let's see what happens. Nope. Whoa. Whoa.
Ooh, swim move.
Ooh, I
Never works.
thought he got him clear, but no way.
Never works.
Can't tell them that, though. They think it looks cool, Brian.
Oh, it looks cool. I didn't say it didn't. Owen Mattetal has some pretty decent offensive play out there. He's getting subbed in right now
Yep.
for Owen Barry, the long stick midfielder.
Well, so far the difference between today and the other previous games, excluding Monday's game or Tuesday's game, is that we are at least getting decent possession and getting some shots on that. The games previous where we had a slow start, we couldn't even get the ball on that. So
Yeah, I agree. I
we
agree.
get that going for us. Oh, there's El Toro out there.
By this point in our previous game, we were ahead, I think, like 2-0.
Yep. Yep.
So it seems to be a pretty evenly matched team. Wow, such a good check that El Toro can't keep his feet.
You sure that wasn't like a move to get around there, Brian?
No, I think he just wanted to come out of the game.
Trick move.
I think he just wanted to come out of the game. I think it's Friday. He's got plans.
He's gonna go work on a truck or something.
He bought a Saab,
Yeah,
actually. He bought a Saab. He's the last person in the world to buy a Saab. And he tried to talk my son into buying one, too.
Oof.
You don't see a lot of Saabs on the road.
No, you don't.
No, there's a reason why.
You don't see a lot of Saab mechanics around either.
Yeah. And my kid's logic is, well, he's got a couple of them in the yard, so if something goes wrong, you could just take a piece off of one of it.
Oh, sure.
I was like, you lost me at he's got a couple in the yard, kid.
I want to know who's taking the pieces off and putting them in.
I don't
Here we go, Bobby.
Bobby Schaefer trying to make something happen with
nice.
a decent pass.
Oh,
Decent
all right.
pass.
That was Schaefer to TJ. Excellent.
Yeah, TJ Smetic, 5 holes, the goalie, number 55.
Yep.
6 minutes and 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Goffstown Grizzlies up by 1 over Manchester Lacrosse. Who's taking the face-off out there?
Looks like we got Bobby taking the face. Noah's on one side and Owen's on the other, long pole.
Yep. Windy day here in Goffstown. Sure is beautiful, though. Nice to watch those clouds wash across the sky, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Bobby Schaefer wins the face-off.
Bobby.
He's putting a little pressure on the offense.
Oh, nice.
Throws it over to Hansen.
Oh.
Hansen throws it right in the center of a goalie.
Got the goalie right in the chops.
Hope that kid's wearing a cup. Manchester clear looks pretty good.
Yeah, pretty solid.
The ball handling in the Manchester side isn't that great. A lot of right-handed cradling, but still they're getting it up the field. At this level, that sort of thing isn't going to be tragic.
Got a lot of changes coming in now, too.
A lot of changes. A lot of changes. Nice uniformity on the Manchester sidelines. When they yell out a play, they all yell it out together. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Actually, you're right. When they yelled Miami earlier, it was they all yelled it.
Yeah, that's about the time that El Toro came out of the game. I think you might be confused.
Nope. Had a player down for a second there.
All right, Joey's taking it behind.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that 23 is Joey Velez.
Joey Velez.
Who we've known for years. He played hockey with Noah.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ooh. There you go.
Ooh. This is good. They're not giving up an inch yet.
Yeah, so far so good.
Oh, that is cool.
Manchester had a pretty impressive win against Portsmouth at the very beginning of the season, their first game.
Wow, that's a big win.
But have not had any other wins since.
Nice save, Sean. Nice save. Let's see now. Let's get that clear going. We did good the other day, but we have kind of had trouble in the past with that.
Sean Cody almost puts it on the button to Noah. Noah can't quite catch up with it, but pretty good. Not bad, not bad. Hard pass to catch.
There we go. Here we
Noah
go.
right back in the midfielder's face as the midfielder checks it into the box. Manchester switches out their offense. They're going to move it around. Doesn't look like they have anybody at X yet, so they need to set up. Goffstown's playing a man defense to make sure that there are sticks in everybody's faces, and it seems to be working so far.
So far, so good, yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be giving these guys a little bit of trouble.
Yeah. Yep.
Good idea by Coach Lawson. Seems to be effective so far.
Good, pretty good physical D today, too, by Goffstown. There we go.
Good-looking midi
Here comes
play.
Alec again. He's continuing on from the other day.
Yeah, he sure is.
Excellent. Good job getting the ball up the field.
24 checks it into the box, gets it to Hansen. Hansen's going to look for an opening, and fumbles the ball right to the defenseman.
Oh.
Dropped his candy in the lobby. Manchester pushing it up the field.
Ooh. Oh.
Great defensive play. Oh,
Wow.
good feet by number 2,
Yep.
but does not quite stay in bounds.
Good
Just
hustle
steps
by
out of
two, but
bounds.
great
Turn over to
defense.
Manchester, New Hampshire. Turn over to Goffstown. Let's see how our clear looks. See if we can get it upfield. See if we can go the whole game without getting a.
I know we have not been very consistent with that. I'd much rather see us do this.
Oh, what a nice check.
Maybe not that, but.
Oh, picked his pocket.
Spoke too soon. Yeah, good hustle by the keep on that.
Yep.
All right, let's see what Izzy's going to do here.
Owen Matatel getting a little extra coaching in the sidelines for having that ball taken from him.
Yeah, to get his pocket picked.
Yep.
Oh, we're going to keep
Little individual coaching.
Guys. There we go. Makes me a little nervous to drop balls. Oh, there you go, Ethan.
Decent looking left-handed shot by Hansen.
Yeah, not
Defense
bad.
wasn't expecting it, but they did collapse on him the way they should.
Yeah, I don't think they expect him to go left-hand strong like that either.
Looks like Hansen's at midfield today. Either they're playing a very high
No,
midi
I think
position.
he's playing high
High attack position is what I
yeah.
meant to say. Excuse me. I'm moving it around okay.
Yep.
Number 7,
Oh, right idea.
Drew Seeley, looking good again. The freshman looking really good, moving the ball around, looks confident back there.
Yeah, he looked great the other day, too.
Playing the X position while Hansen's on the wing and
Chapman is on the other wing.
that's right, Sam Chapman in the other wing.
Yep. Let's see.
El Toro with the ball.
Toro's going to bull rush it in there.
Representing.
There you go, Liam.
Ooh, nice. Oh, good idea though.
Yep.
He almost had that. He almost had that little shovel fake
Yep.
to keep the stick out. He'll get that. What's he, a freshman? Sam
Yeah.
Chapman?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, he'll get that next year. He'll be fine.
Oh, careful with that stick.
Oh. Donovan Governati welcoming number 23 to Goffstown, New Hampshire, the hard way.
Right in the face.
Not very polite. Not very polite. You'll get better hospitality at most of the other places here in Goffstown, but not in the lacrosse field.
Keep him right outside. I got to tell you, I'm pretty impressed with the D so far, Brian. Although, maybe I should shut up because maybe I'm going to curse him.
Well, we'll see. I mean, it looks like the entire offense seems to be radiating out of number 23 for Manchester.
Yeah, yeah.
So if Coach notices that at the same time we notice it, they're probably just going to make sure that there's a man on him. Pretty good athlete. You know,
just lock him right up.
Stick Owen on him all afternoon or something like that. Shut him down, and maybe the rest of the team will fall down too.
Nice. Yeah, it's good. We're not giving him too much to shoot on.
Yeah, well, this kid doesn't want to shoot.
Yeah. Not sure what that was, but.
Turnover by Manchester. Goffstown has the ball.
Bring it up. We got a minute, guys.
58.3 seconds left in the first quarter. Goffstown's up by 1.
Good clear. Good clear.
Nice toss right on the button to Hansen.
Somebody
who's going to get it in the box?
Go to the hole for him.
He's got 50 seconds.
Big hit.
Takes a big hit.
There you go, Bobby. You still got time, guys.
Lots of chatter on the sidelines today. Lots of liveliness. It's really nice.
Yeah, it is. Let's see if TJ can do it. No, that was a tough one. It was right at the hands. Come on, no. Nice.
Noah Bless with the Malachi crunch. Working with Andrew Seeley to get that ball back. 17.4 seconds left. Looks like possession is going to go Manchester's way. Let's see what they do with it. Be interesting to see what they do with it.
Yep. Well, hopefully we can force that turnover real quick, but I don't know. We got 17 seconds to go in the first. Pretty low score so far. Quick moving first period.
Oof.
All right, here we go.
All right, 11.3 seconds left.
Go to the hole, Noah. Go to the hole. Oh, listen to me. I'm cheering for my kids.
Let's see if Goffstown can make him regret that move and screen call that they just got.
Hopefully. That's what we got to do. We got to make them pay when we get the opportunity. Let's see.
Hansen's too far away.
Oh, nice shot, though. Good save by the goalie. Got that one in the thigh.
Right in the body. It's like he's trying to hit him.
He's just softening him out.
Yeah. Hey, at least you put it on the goal.
Hey.
All right, so 1-0 score here in a sunny April afternoon in Goffstown, New Hampshire. End of the first quarter. 1-0 Goffstown Grizzlies.
Pretty even game so far.
Pretty even game so far.
Yeah.
I think I like Goffstown's chances. Manchester's offense looks a little bit wobbly.
Yeah, they look a little thin, too. It looks like they've only got, like, maybe 1 or 2 guys that can really get it done in the offensive zone.
Maybe, but, man, there's got to be 25 kids on that team.
I know, it's huge.
It's got to be 25 kids, so I'm sure one of them will show up. I'm sure the 23 isn't the only lacrosse player over there.
Yeah.
Manchester's a big town, lots of really good athletes.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of good sports. A lot of good, between football, basketball, baseball, lacrosse. Sure. Tons of athletes. It's funny, when I used to play Memorial in high school, they were always all red.
No kidding.
The black jersey's throwing me off.
Enrollment of a little over 1,300, almost the exact same enrollment as Goffstown High School has.
Oh, no kidding.
But Manchester has 4 high schools, including their the technical school, the career school.
Right. Yeah, MST.
MST only has about probably 385 enrollment.
Yeah.
All right, Manchester's an athlete showing up here. Looks like a defenseman.
Nope. Yep.
Could be the spark plug that Manchester needs.
Could be.
So top of the second period, Goffstown leads 1-0.
Yeah, that was a good It was definitely a good first period. It was back and forth. It was even. There was possessions on both sides. It was quick moving, too.
TJ Smetic taking the face-off.
Yep.
Noah Bless in one wing, Owen Barry in the other. Kids are amped up on the sidelines, lots of chatter. What do you think they're talking about, Blake?
I'm trying to listen in.
Soup?
No. That's only for indoor season, Brian.
TJ Smetic with the face-off victory. Checking it
go.
into the box. He's going to move it around.
Here comes Owen on the field.
Owen Matatow on the field.
Oh, no.
Oof, turns it over again.
That's all right, though. He's fighting back. There you go, TJ.
He sure is.
Let's see what happens. There we go, guys. You got plenty of time. Move the ball around. Yep. Manchester's giving them plenty of room to pass.
Sam Chapman moving the ball around with lots of confidence.
Oh, what a goal.
Ethan Hansen with
Beautiful.
an underhanded shovel, unassisted.
Yeah,
Got it right by the goalie.
Took a shot in the back, too, before he got in there.
He's not afraid to run right into defenders.
He's not.
You know, I've been told by people in his family that he got specialized coaching on dodging and does not seem to have affected his play all that much. Natural physics student. He feels like the shortest route to anything is straight through.
Straight through it, yeah.
Straight
yeah.
through.
Oh,
Number 15,
one.
Bobby Schaefer with another victory.
There we go.
Goffstown so far 4-0 on face-offs this game.
We got two pretty good face-off men.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Shot on goal. Yep, shot on goal, won by Manchester, who's clearing it up the field now. Number 6.
Nice
Number
job.
6 fumbles the ball. Could
Nice
be
job,
trouble.
Sam.
Could be trouble.
Oh, here we go. Make him
Ethan
pay.
Hansen with the scoop.
Woo! Oh,
Tries to
good save by
5-hole the
keeper.
goalie. Makes a nice save.
Yep.
Good shot by Hansen bouncing it on the ground.
That was a good hustle play by Chapman there.
Great hustle play by Chapman.
Oh. All right. That faked me out.
I get a bad feeling, Blake, that this is going to turn into a shoot fest in a minute.
Yeah, I think you are correct.
And I think the defense knows it, judging by the way they're moving.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, see,
Let me know the exact moment when Goffstown confidence gets so high that they're just going to shoot.
We're going to start shooting from half field.
With a 2-0 lead, you usually don't have that kind of confidence, but there's just something in the air.
Yeah. There's definitely something going on.
Speaking of the air, it's a beautiful afternoon. About 75 people in the stands, would you say, Blake? What do you think?
Actually, I'm surprised at the amount of crowd we got, being the Friday of vacation. Oh, what a play. Oh, man.
El Toro himself with a beautiful assist.
That was gorgeous.
To number 2, Cecilo.
No, I think that was Chapman.
To Chapman. Wow, to Sam Chapman. Really showing up. Chapman's really showing up
Oh,
today.
yeah. No, that was beautiful. Woohoo. Great play.
Yeah, beautiful play. Good hands. Chapman's got nice hands.
Yeah, he really does. Yeah. Oh, good Donnie at LSM. 2 LSMs.
All right, TJ Smetic taking the face-off. 2 LSMs.
Oh, wow, TJ.
Nice looking face.
Yeah, no kidding. There it goes. Yeah, Brian, I think the shot fest might be on.
I didn't actually hear anybody say release the hounds, but maybe it was just implied. Maybe there's a signal, I don't know.
Mr. Burns is hitting the button under his desk right now.
Release the hounds. Yeah, not very active defense on the Manchester side. I think that's going to come back to haunt them.
Yeah, I do too.
It's only going to embolden the Goffstown Grizzlies.
Well, especially if we start getting some cutters in there too, it's going to be, it could be trouble.
Nice catch by Matatow.
Stay on our feet, though.
Acrobatic save.
He's just trying to make it look harder. Oh, there you go now.
Oof. Les got a little tangled up by the defenders, but still got the shot off and had the wherewithal to bounce it.
He kind of went to the same school as Hansen and just go straight through.
Straight through. Straight through. Oof, what a nice check. Chapman's everywhere.
He is all over it today.
Oh,
a little push from behind.
That's got to be a penalty.
No, I guess not.
Referee goes for the step, takes his hand out of his pocket. Unbelievable.
Well, hopefully it's going to go both ways.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. There we go, TJ. TJ's itching for one.
Smedic with the shot that bounces over the goalie's head and out of bounds. Goffstown remains with possession. 3-0 with 8 minutes, 14 seconds left in the second quarter here on a Friday afternoon in Goffstown.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Right there.
Nice looking pass by Chapman.
Oh,
on the side.
Outside of the net, yep. Every time I fall for that.
That's pretty funny. You can usually tell by the goalie's reaction.
Yeah, that's your bad. Yeah, when he's not slamming his stick on the ground.
Goalie's making it clear. Big goalie.
He is.
Takes up a lot of space.
If he steps out of that crease and steps up on somebody, boy.
Yeah. Number 55, the goalie for the Manchester team, might be a football player. Big guy.
I think that's probably a safe assumption. Oh, wait, we got a flag down. I'm not sure.
Manchester moving the ball around pretty good now.
Yeah, they are.
Trying to settle their offense. Lots of coaches in the on the Manchester side.
That's
count 9. No, count 8.
I'm counting 8. Yeah.
Not including these guys back here. I think they're students.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah,
that's pretty good. I wonder if that indicates that there's a high student to teacher ratio too. What do you think about that, Blake? You think that's how it works?
Either that or it's very high parental involvement.
That's a mixed blessing in my experience.
Right, yeah, no kidding, right?
Governanti with some really nice activity on defense.
Oh, ball down.
Wow, defense is looking really good today.
Yeah, I am very impressed so far.
Number 5 gets a decent looking shot off. The attackman named Brendan Hafner.
Now, I want to see what this flag is for, because... Oh, interesting.
Offsides call on Hansen, I think it was.
I don't even know.
Yeah, back when they were clearing it down the field, Hansen stepped over, but it took him a long time to get that flag out.
Yeah, that was a delayed call.
Yep. I think maybe one of the coaching staff on the Manchester team pointed it out. They probably have all of it covered.
Well, they may be offside over there on the sideline, Brian.
There are a couple of uniforms in those guys.
They got quite a few coaches on the sideline. We might have to throw a flag on that. Oh!
35 with pretty good hands.
Yeah.
Liam Murphy with decent hands has the wherewithal to get the shot off. And his attackman, number 5, Brendan Hafner, inbounds the ball. Manchester moves it around. Manchester plays kind of a high 3-3 where nobody's really behind the goal.
Yeah. No,
I don't know if that's by design or the attack is playing out of position.
Well, that is also a valid point. It's funny, they don't do a lot of cutting either.
No.
There's not a lot of, there's one, but there's not been a ton of movement.
There you go, set the pick.
Nice play by Alec. That
nice
was
play.
a good play.
Nice play.
Yeah, that was an excellent play.
Yep, just set the pick up top. Number 6, Talon Perrin with the goal over Sean Cody. Makes the score 3-1, Goffstown Grizzlies over the Manchester Marauders with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second period. Like back when I used to coach little guys,
Yep.
we only had 3 plays. We had Mo, we had Larry, and we had Curly.
You know?
And all 3 plays were variations on what those guys just did right there.
Yeah.
It was basically the attack setting picks for the midfielders. That was it.
No eye poking involved in that?
Loads of eye poking. And that's back when kids actually knew who Mo, Larry, and Curly were. This was back in the 90s in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. A long time ago. We only had 3 plays. It was great.
And TJ is on fire.
Those kids are probably 30 years old now.
Yeah, right. They're commenting on their kids' games, too.
Probably. I do have a fantasy that somewhere out there somebody's coaching a kid, and they're like, all right, we're going to have a play. We're going to call it Mo. I had this crazy ass coach from Boston one time, and he was.
See,
All right, decent looking
I
clear
was
right
gonna
there.
say they're moving the ball up the field pretty well.
Number
nice
12
stick
did
check.
not see that coming, but what a nice check by
stick
number
check.
8.
Oh, that's dangerous. Yikes.
Outstanding check by Smetic.
Good hustle, Sean.
Yeah, Goffstown getting the clear down. Goffstown in control.
Yep. Oh, no, that's trouble. Maybe not.
That was lucky. That was lucky.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Nice stick.
Wow, I don't know how we held on to that one.
Wow. I guess they're going to call a slash on that, I
Yeah,
guess.
I think so, too. Yeah.
Defenseman number 28 with a pretty good possession, good ball, good stick handling. Prevented 3 defenders from stealing it away from him. Hansen gets called with a slash. Questionable slash.
Yeah, I mean, it was on the hands.
It's on the hands,
Yeah.
on the stick. And they seem to be letting him play elsewhere. It's possible the referee is just sending a message.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely soft.
Seasoned referee squad. I mean, in as much as a high school referee squad can be seasoned. Seasoned referee squad. I've seen these guys lots of times before.
Yeah.
I think one of them is named Pete.
Oh, I thought Owen was going to have that. Nope. There we go.
35 wishes he had that back.
Yeah, he does.
35, Liam Murphy, pretty heads-up lacrosse player. Knows that when you get the ball, you put it on the net if nothing else is happening.
Yeah, well, he's been in position, too.
Yeah.
He's definitely.
He's got his spot. He likes that 8 o'clock spot right there.
Yeah. Manchester's definitely got it going on with moving the ball around right now. Now that they tried to slow it down a bit. Although I'm surprised he didn't take that shot right there.
Yeah, nice play.
That's
decent-looking shot. I think now's probably a good time for coach to tell the defense to really press down on these guys, though.
Yeah, they gotta.
Might not be a bad idea to.
Yeah, they gotta step up a little bit more now. Manchester's starting to feel it.
Yep. Don't want anybody getting positive vibes on the other team, do we?
Don't.
3 minutes and 54 seconds left. Goffstown Grizzlies
stick.
up 3-1.
Izzy got a stick on that.
Nice. Defense is doing a good job with the clears.
There we go. There we go.
Noah Bless chugging it upfield
Right
to Hansen,
Perfect.
who gets it in the box. He's going to fake. He's going to shovel.
Oh,
Left-handed. Good
good
left-handed
strong
whip.
left-handed shot.
I agree. Nice whip. He brought his body around. Hips got around fast. It was good. Sam Chapman inbounding the ball. He's going to move it around in a counterclockwise direction. Goffstown's going to see if they can get a couple cutters.
Yeah, hopefully we can get something going here. It'd be nice to get another one before the end of the half.
I agree.
Woo!
Oof. Noah Bless doing a good job in the middle, moving that center defenseman around so the goalie really can't get a good look at anything.
Oh, Chappie's getting mauled down there. Oh, we got to come up with that ball. Come on, no, run him down, run him down.
Number 28 again is not going to go to that left hand, so he's going to pass it off. Pass to number 5, Brendan Hafner, who's going to bring it upfield. Heads up play. He's looking for somebody to pass it to. Doesn't see anything.
Yeah, timeout.
Coach calls a well-timed
That's
timeout.
a very good call.
Little under 3 minutes left in the second period. Goffstown Grizzlies up 3-1 over Manchester Marauders.
Yeah, this is going to be a close one, I think, Brian.
I think you're right.
This is going back and forth. All right, seriously, Brian, I think all those guys are coaches. That's a lot of coaches.
That's a lot of coaches. Still, somehow the sideline smells like boys. Don't know why.
Smell it all the way from here.
All the way from here, it smells like boys. It was like a bus ride on the way back home from a game.
Oh, God, I feel bad
All the way
for
from up
those,
here.
all those Conway kids.
I know.
The other day after the pouring rain.
That was rough. That was rough. They probably just took that bus and just burned it afterwards. Drove it into the lake. All right, so just under 3 minutes left. Goffstown Grizzlies up 3-1.
Brian, I heard there may be that the El Presidente may be coming over here for a quick chat during halftime.
All right. What do you want to ask El Presidente about? Tell me about who we're talking about here.
I'm talking about the Gov.
The Gov himself?
Yeah, the Gov himself. He said he was interested in coming over and chit-chatting during halftime.
Nice.
See how much money we made during the recent calendar fundraisers, and you know how he thinks the season's looking for the whole program, not just the high school team.
Okay. Manchester team feeling momentum. That's good. 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Hopefully we can put
with
an end to
possession
that
of the ball at about the 9 o'clock position against the Goffstown goalie. Manchester moving in a counterclockwise direction. There's a little bit of activity in the backside.
Yep.
My money's on a backdoor cut by one of these midfielders.
Yeah.
I don't think the attack's going to take it to the hoop.
No.
He does not look confident enough in his right hand.
He was looking to
Yep,
pass.
there he
so
goes.
you
He already
his
dropped
eyes.
it.
All right, let's see how we get this clear.
Cody with
Come
the
on,
ball
Noah.
again, getting it up to Noah.
No,
Doesn't
almost.
matter.
Ethan's got it.
Only
Ethan's
white
got it.
jerseys over there.
Yep. We're good now.
Goffstown's going to get a touch.
We got plenty of time left on the half, too.
Goffstown aware that Manchester wants to remain in a position where they feel like they have momentum.
Yep.
So the coach maybe instructed them to loosen it up a little bit.
Oh, what a save by the keeper. Wow.
Take some shots.
Come on, guys. We got to win those battles. Come on, TJ. Get in there, TJ. Nice.
Good job.
Oh, no.
Manchester
no,
with
no,
control.
No. Yep.
Yeah. Turnover in Manchester. Over and back. Turnover in Goffstown, over and back.
Yep.
Manchester has possession.
That's a bummer.
They get it in the box. Waiting for their offense to set up, subbing in their new middies. Minute and 40 seconds left. Totally convinced. They're totally convinced that they're going to get a couple shots off here. Let's see how it goes.
They're definitely feeling confident now.
Goffstown doing a good job cutting off the passing lanes, and the lack of confidence the Manchester team seems to have in passing is really showing with those white jerseys in the way.
Yeah, you can see the eyes get wide when they get pressure put on them.
That's right.
The ball.
That's right. Nobody really wants to attack. I think Goffstown knows that.
Yep.
What I don't think Goffstown has noticed yet is they should be attacking that.
I agreed. Yeah, we gotta start putting a little bit more together in the offensive zone. There we go. Here's our chance.
Minute 4 seconds left. Coach called a timeout.
Oh, yeah.
You think he's going to send in the Mo, the Larry, or the Curly in this one? What do you think?
He's going Curly all the way on this one. You got to go.
It's going to be the Curly.
Yeah.
Curly basically is from the left-hand side. Mo's from the right-hand side.
I mean, it seems like most of their plays actually come from the right-hand side anyway, so maybe they should change it up a little bit.
Yep. Couldn't hurt. Hey, thanks. So Manchester goalie coming over, checking out what's going on.
Boy. If I were one of our offensive players, they better hope he doesn't step up on one of them because they're going to pay a price.
Goffstown coach giving some final instruction, what looks like to the defense. I think they want to make a defensive clamp. Coach seems to trust his midfielders and offense.
Yeah, yep. We got to come up with the ball here in this. That'd be a good one to get a quick turnover, bring the ball down and score.
I like the sound of that. I got me a feeling that that's exactly what's going to happen.
I hope so. Ooh, sorry about the wind.
Beautiful gusty day in here in Goffstown, New Hampshire.
If you couldn't tell.
It's almost spring. One of these days.
Well, someday, someday we'll break 60.
I have not yet put away my snow shovels.
I'm doing the same thing, Brian.
Is that too New England? Is that too inside? Like the rest of the country thinks this is what we talk about, and it is, right?
I've done the same exact thing. I refuse to put it away. I haven't summarized my my snowblower either.
You know, I'd never heard the phrase summarized till just recently. I mean, I've heard winterized before, but just heard summarized. Oof, wow.
Man, we're getting
That was lucky
here.
for Cody. Yeah, that was lucky for Cody. Different bounce that would have gone in. Cody dove. He didn't have his eyes on the ball.
Our ball, we just called timeout.
Okay. Interesting timeout.
Yeah, there's only 30 to go. I figured you just want to get it up the field and go for it. But
I like it. I like it.
yeah.
I like it. It's always good to go in to the half after having just scored. It really puts the other team back in their heels,
Yeah, it does.
especially if you got a lead.
Yeah.
Then the coach has to talk about two things. He doesn't have to talk about the lead, but he has to sort of get everybody's mind off of the goal that was just scored.
Yep.
And that's just time he burns up, you know? You can't coach your team when you got to deal with two things.
Yep, absolutely. Let's see.
Coach Lawson mostly watching the Manchester team get ready, not really giving a lot of instruction to his own team.
Kind of hard not to. They're getting pretty rowdy over there.
I like the rowdy. And I like the black uniforms too. I'm not nuts about the black uniforms with white helmets, but I like the black uniforms. I think that's a good look. I'm pretty sure we win on the cool helmet battle today.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. We got like the traditional lacrosse helmet. You know, the numbers on one side, bear on the other side.
When you talk to El Presidente at the half, you should ask him about chrome helmets. It's a thing. We should invent
chrome them up.
Actually, what we should do is we should go with a matte maroon color.
There we go.
Yeah, matte is what's up right now. I was watching a car auction online. You know those ones where they sell muscle cars for $100,000
Yep.
to guys in T-shirts?
Yep.
Like, does that guy really have $100,000? But a lot of the cars right now, a lot of the themes in cars have this sort of matte paint that looks totally rad. I mean, it looks totally rad. It looks like a Nerf toy, you know.
Running out.
Noah Bless taking it up the field, wants to get a shot off, sprinting.
Just heave it, Noah.
Oh, they're going to play defense anyway. Good job by Bless. 3-1, Goffstown Grizzlies ahead.
Good first half.
Of the Manchester Marauders team. Good looking half. Goffstown seems to be playing pretty good lacrosse, partially because Manchester's making them look good and partially because they're playing pretty good lacrosse. So during the half, Blake, you want to talk to a special guest?
Absolutely.
Why don't you talk a little bit about who that person is?
This is the president of the Goffstown Lacrosse Board, Anthony Govanatti. And basically, we just thought we'd bring him on because, you know, Brian and I got nothing else to do.
Right.
Screwing up. And I figured we'd bring up how much money we raised in the calendar drive.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
And how it's looking for the rest of the season, or what your take is on the rest of the season for the whole program in general.
Well, first of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity to come up to the crow's nest is what I'm calling it. This is brilliant up here. It's a much better view of the game for sure. So there's some jealousy here for sure. No, I really appreciate it. So yeah, we have a club here in Goffstown that helps augment the facilities and the capabilities of our teams. It supports both the middle school teams for Mountain View as well as our high school teams.
Yeah.
Very happy this year that we've got, I think, a record number of players. We got 134 players across all four levels, all four teams.
Excellent.
So that's been great, and that really helped us drive some great fundraising. So we've always done multiple things every year to try to fundraise, and those funds go back right into the club to support the players and support their benefits. So with all those players, we were able to get, I think, a record $17,000 brought in this year, which was great. So we want to thank the players, but we also want to thank the community here. Right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Big support that came out with all the parents driving, and then all the relatives and close friends and everybody. And it's really a culmination of a couple different things. Like with COVID, like we had to do virtual fundraising, which of course has its own challenges, but it also gives us some benefits. That it's easier for people who are not in town to contribute, right? Because now it's online. You can go to a link. You can contribute for your niece, nephew, cousin, whatever it may be, close friend of the family. So that helps. And then with COVID, we had some restrictions where they couldn't go out in person and drive. And for those who are not familiar, the calendar is essentially the month of May. Every day we have a prize that gets raffled off. And we sell calendars, and that calendar gives you an opportunity to get a chance for one of the prizes, and it's drawn every day during the month of May. So, you know, in the past when we did them, the kids would go out in person, hit their neighborhood, right? Yeah, I'm sure
kids.
Some kids. I'm sure a lot of folks who might be tuning in here are very familiar with that. But so to augment that now with COVID restrictions lessening, the kids can do both, and so we had a really great mix this year, and I'm sure your better half, who's the treasurer of the club, has been through it. So it was a great balance of virtual that came in, obviously from those folks that are supporting us, you know, outside of the community, immediate community, and then the local as well. So that was really great to see. So that's going to allow us to do a couple things. We don't have to do as much other fundraisers to augment next year. and it also continued the momentum. So we'll continue to use MG Sports. A big shout out to them. They are a group that helps with these nonprofit fundraisers, and they organize a lot of the logistics as well as the prizes for the kids. There's tiers of prizes for kids who sold a certain number of calendars. So yeah, it's a great experience, and it's going to help us continue to support these athletes and these great teams. While I have the mic, if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
If there's anybody listening online that does want to become active in the club, whether you have a player in the system or not, we'd love to have you volunteer. We have some board positions open. It's a very simple board. We have some executive roles as well as team-based roles, representatives for every team. And then a couple different things like merchandise coordinator, somebody who helps us with online merchandising and picking out shirts for the kids and all that. And then we have a fundraiser coordinator. So this year it's an open position, so we've had to kind of share it across everybody in the board, and it's worked, but we really like to have somebody there to help us with that. So if you want to continue to support in other ways besides your money, which we'll always love taking, but your time is just as valuable, if not more valuable. So we'd love to see that as well.
Excellent, excellent.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thanks for all the work you've been doing too, Chris. How do you think the game's playing out today?
I like it so far. I think they're actually pretty well matched.
Yep.
I know we've had some ups and downs so far in the season, and I like the energy that we're seeing on the field. I'm also, from the other side of the field, I can hear some of the communication that's going on, which is great to hear.
That is good.
So
Especially
I
you
think
guys are hearing it all the way over there.
Yeah, I think the teams are the team is starting to gel for sure, and kids are starting to find their positions for sure.
So Anthony, Brian has a question about next season and getting some matte maroon helmets.
I like that. That's a great idea. Unfortunately, the club doesn't really do that kind of stuff, right? We don't have that influence.
Got it.
There is a gentleman who's up here taking pictures with his phone, Justin Huft, who is the athletic director for. They do all the uniform choices, so that's the person that really. We can certainly try to influence.
Absolutely.
The other people who have a big influence in that are the coaches too, right? So I know Bill,
that's true.
Bill Lawson, who's the head coach for the boys this year at the high school level. Was pretty adamant about getting a consistent look on the helmets this year.
I get that.
So we had an opportunity. Anybody who needed a helmet, we made sure we offered that through the club's merchandise store.
Yep.
And there's a sticker pack that comes with it to make sure all the stripes are the same.
Right, the stripes. And
So those are the two big players I think we need to influence if we want to make this happen.
I'm going to have to tell Brian we're going to have to work on this.
Yeah, keep working on them. Make them some brownies. Yeah, we can go from there. So
All right. Well, hey, thanks for coming over, Anthony.
I really
Nice to
appreciate
see you.
it. And again, thank you everybody in the community for all the support. And we'd love to see you out at one of the games. The schedule is published on the Goffstown Athletics website for both girls and boys at the high school level as well as middle school. So get out there, support your teams, and thanks for your time.
Thank you.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Gov. Nice chat there about Goffstown lacrosse. Nice tradition here in Goffstown. We've won the state championship a couple times. We're going to bring in a special guest now. We're going to bring in the local lacrosse expert, and I'm going to hammer her with just about every hard lacrosse question I can think of.
Awesome. Oh, great. Now I'm getting recorded.
Yeah, that's right.
I look like a dork.
So Jen Bless is operating the camera today. Actually, she could probably, I don't know, can you get her on camera here? Yeah, there you go.
With treats in my...
Also a board member, contemplating taking on a couple different board responsibilities as a volunteer. Additional.
Contemplating.
Yeah.
I have to.
Yep. She feels like nobody else can do it better than her, so she.
That's so not true.
So when people volunteer, she usually somehow. Yeah, I'm kidding, of course.
Yes.
Jen, how you doing? You enjoying the game so far?
Well, yeah, it's tricky behind the camera. I'm like, how do I watch what's happening without missing it on the camera? So it's been interesting, but it's good. We're doing good.
What's the secret? Tell me about this thing.
The secret?
Yeah.
Well, there's this cool little handle, and you got to watch the ball, not watch it too fast because I think I'll make some of you dizzy, and I'm sorry if I have. And then, I'm trying to finesse it and make sure that I got all the play happening and you can see what's going on. But it's kind of a small screen, so I hope it looks better on my TV when I go home later and watch it.
I'm sure you're doing a great job. We all can't wait to watch it later
We're
on
trying.
at home.
Then I'm trying to curb myself. I think I swore accidentally, so I apologize for any viewers. I did not mean to do that.
That's okay.
My husband's doing much better at not swearing than I.
I think it's pretty remarkable that all of us, that nobody's dropped a single word, potty mouth word yet. And I think that's a testament to our own upbringing. I think we've done a pretty good job. We don't give ourselves enough credit.
Oh gosh, and they're about ready to go again in a minute and a half.
Minute and a half left. So Jenny, you've got experience with raising kids in the lacrosse tradition here in Goffstown, New Hampshire. What do you think? What do you think?
Well, I love it. Goffstown is a good place to be for sports. We do a lot here for the kids in all the sports, so it's really fun coming out and watching them. Especially love watching number 18 out there. And I wish my daughter was out there playing, but she had another concussion. We are a concussion-prone family, so she is not playing this season, unfortunately. But it gives her the opportunity to watch her brother, and she loves yelling and watching her brother. So
Yeah, I've noticed that.
yeah, we're a yelling family. In support, we yell in support.
You guys are always there. I see you guys at hockey games. I see you guys at lacrosse games. What's your favorite part about being an athlete mom in Goffstown?
My favorite part.
Yeah.
I just love watching the games. I love watching all the kids play and get together, have a good time. I've always said to my son through hockey and lacrosse, play hard, have fun, and I love you. So, I mean, that's just the point, right? Is we're just supporting them to do good things. How about you? You've been in this whole...
Nice play by Noah Bless. Oh, outside the...
Oh, we missed it.
Well, with me,
We'll try again.
it's kind of like a social thing. Everybody has their thing, right? I've got two athletes and one kind of person who is interested in stuff other than athletics. But the cool part about Goffstown is there's a little bit of something for everybody. I mean, it really is. It really is an amazing place to raise a family. I mean, it's about as stellar a setting as you could possibly think of.
It is. It's great.
We've been here 22 years, and I tell you, one of the great blessings of my life was discovering this town. When I first heard the name of this place, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Because I'm a snob. I'm a snob from Massachusetts.
Ooh, just missed.
And it ended up being one of the smartest things I ever did.
Yeah, it's this little small town, but it's got a lot of camaraderie. It's pretty cool. A lot of cool little town things that get done here.
Yeah. A nice New England experience. No,
Yes,
no doubt.
that's the
No
word
doubt.
for it. And the roundabouts, too.
Oh, and the roundabouts. Yeah, sure.
To boot.
Well, I actually grew up in a town with we call them rotaries, but I had lots of rotaries in the town I grew up in, so it was no
That
big
too.
deal. All right, so Goffstown's still up 3-1 with 10 minutes and 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Looks like a turnover on possession. I think there was a penalty.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what the penalty was. Oh.
Yeah.
A slash.
Phantom slash.
Yeah.
Sam Chapman, not sure what happened. We might have to send Scooby and Shaggy in with the mystery machine to figure out exactly what happened there, but
We have a
you
lot
never
of good
know.
sports, though, so it's...
Never know with these meddling kids.
I think Goffstown has some pretty good sportsmanship, so I like seeing that.
Yeah, lots of stellar folks.
See if our D can push them out.
Manchester moving the ball around, still not a lot of confidence, though. Nobody's really making a cut. Defense seems to be keeping him out just fine. Ball's getting passed around at the top, but you can't help but feel like eventually it's going to get turned over. See what happens.
It's those scary Grizzlies.
Strange movement.
Oh,
Governanti on the hands of number 23. 23 objects.
Chapman's back in.
Nice pass. Nice pass. That was a great looking pass by 23.
And the sun's back out now, blinding us. It's an interesting afternoon of wind and sun.
Manchester sideline calls out play number 2. Looks like 25 is going to cut to the goal. Brendan Beelan's going to cut to the goal. Get a pass off to number 17. Decent looking shot, number 13, excuse me. Colin Boland with the wherewithal to catch it quick and take a shot, but cannot get it by Cody. Cody clears the ball. Bobby Schaefer's running up, gets a touch. Looking for somebody to pass it to an offense.
Manchester. Got some new blood in there too.
Manchester has their defense playing a little more aggressively so far this quarter. I think Coach's halftime pep talk might have had something to do with slightly more aggressive defense.
Maybe.
moves the troops around a little bit. There's a little bit of a clockwise circulation on the Goffstown cuts, but not a lot of activity. Hansen standing still, Schaefer standing still. Liam Sanya's out there moving around pretty good, but he's known for that. You should see him on a dance floor. Nice pass by Schaefer. It doesn't quite get on Hansen's stick.
You've said that a couple times now about Liam Sanya. I'm curious. Do you go to a lot of dances?
No. He dances spontaneously.
Oh, got it.
All the time. I was in Walmart the other day, and there he was. Manchester defense taking it down the field. Defenseman number 28, one hand in it, getting into the box, looking for somebody to pass it to, and then he goes back to defense. El Toro making sure everybody knows he's there. Manchester calls out a play called Miami. Starting at the top of the key. Looks like the midfielders are looking for an attackman to cut, but nobody seems to be moving on the Manchester side.
Nope. Velez drops it.
Yeah, that swim check. Call that the swim check right there.
Yeah.
Never works. Never works. You either get lit up or you drop the ball. All right, Manchester really struggling to get it inbounds, and it's partially because of Enzo Governanti. He's playing really good defense. Owen Barry with a beautiful-looking scoop, hustling down the field. Gets it inside the box, getting it off to Hansen. Could be trouble for the goalie.
Nice.
Hansen double
go.
pumps the goalie and finds the top
nice.
left-hand corner. Stick side corner on the goalie.
So we like to call Owen Muscle Beach.
Tell me why.
Well, from rec days, he'd come out and they didn't have jerseys like this, so he'd have like a tank on, and so we would just call him Muscle Beach, you know, like I'm not on video, but you know, when you're like, which way to the beach? So
yeah.
I just started calling him that, and then the kids started calling it, and now he knows I call him that. So
that's really funny. What's really funny about that is he's one of those kids that's like naturally shredded. You know, some people just have are kind of like vascular.
Yes.
And years ago, when I used to coach him when he was a little kid, like at the end of, you know, like spring practices and stuff like that, he'd rip off his shirt. He'd rip off his shirt like he was a professional wrestler. Right. And the kid was shredded.
I know.
Yeah, he's funny. He's a muscular kid and a good athlete. He's one of those kids that can like do a backflip.
He is speedy out there too.
Yeah, he's a good athlete. Not a big kid.
No, but he just slips right by you.
Yeah, he's a good athlete, no doubt. Oh, wow, nice heads-up
There we
play
go,
by
Bobby.
Hansen. Yeah, that's going
All right.
in. Yeah. Heads-up play.
Goal by Bobby
Hansen
Schaefer.
playing X. Hansen playing X gets the assist to Bobby Schaefer. Bobby Schaefer with the goal gives Goffstown a 4-point lead, 5-1 Goffstown with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Manchester's still hanging in there. Manchester still wants a game. TJ Smetic goes out to take the face-off in the third quarter.
8 against 8. I like when the numbers line up like that. I'm a numbers girl.
Yeah?
Yep.
What does that mean, numbers girl?
I just like numbers. I play with them in my head, like.
Really?
Yeah, like to remember things or whatever, and then I like when they line up, you know.
Right on.
It's goofy, but I'm goofy.
Are you pretty good at like balancing checkbooks and stuff like that?
Oh, that's why I'm the treasurer.
Oh, wow.
Of the board.
Well, as I understand it, you hold multiple roles on the board.
Well, we all do right now because we are shorthanded, so we just, you know, fill in where we can. That's how it works, right?
So like, what's the benefit of being on the board? Why would somebody volunteer to be on the board? What help can they give?
Oh, well, we need help with a lot of things, and it's just nice to get other opinions on ideas. We need help with senior days. Currently, the rep for the team is a senior mom.
Yep.
And that's not something we want to put on a senior mom. So it's always nice if we have more help so we can kind of shift the ball over,
for sure.
to say.
For sure.
But there's a lot of good reasons to be on the board. You're supporting this team that your kids are playing on. You're showing up, which is nice. And I think people are afraid to do it maybe because they think it's a huge commitment. And it's really not, even though I'm joking that I'm covering other things. We meet once a month. Throughout the year, there's a couple months we take off in the summer, but it's once a month for an hour, maybe an hour and a half right before season starts or right after it starts.
Sure.
But again, that's once a month. So the commitment is not huge. We have some busy times when we are getting ready for senior days or or what have you. But we have a good organization. We want to keep it going. So if we keep up the volunteers, then we keep that going for these awesome players in both levels of play here.
You used the phrase a second ago, show up. What do you mean by that?
Oh, showing up for our kids?
Yeah, do you mean like showing up, like literally showing up, or do you mean like figuratively showing up? Tell me more.
Well, it's probably both. I mean, I think some people are more behind the scenes people, and it's a good place for you to be in the board if you're not one to want to be out and freezing and whatnot. But I think it's nice to be a part of your community, and a lot of us have a voice, and we don't always know that we can use it. You know, if we're seeing things out on the field, or we're seeing things we'd like to change, or we really like, it's a great place to have that voice by being on the board, so you can voice those. And you don't even have to be on the board to come to our meetings too. I don't know if that was mentioned earlier by Anthony, but you can come to the meetings and learn about everything that's going on. None of it's secret, so we share everything with whoever wants to come listen and be part of that. So, and we hear your opinions. So if you have good ideas, we want to hear them. It's hard for us to, do the same thing. We kind of, sometimes you get stuck. So that's why other voices are important.
I really don't have many good ideas. Like, is there a place on the board for somebody like me?
Of course, and you were on the board once upon a time.
Yeah, a long time ago, sure.
Of course there's a place for you. There's a place for everyone. We'd welcome any and all. We love the support. And like Anthony said, you don't even have to be a parent of a lacrosse player.
No kidding.
If you just like boards, being on a board. Hey, it's something
if you just
to
want
put
to
on
help.
a resume.
Right.
You want something on your resume? You're a college student. Hey, come help us out. That'd be great.
That's right. But one of the reasons why I got involved years ago was I know that Goffstown has a nice tradition. It does. It's an unusual place to have such a good lacrosse tradition. And because, I was a lacrosse player myself, and I was an athlete for years and years, regardless of, what your athletic tradition is, it's nice to be involved in just sort of like putting these moments together for kids.
Right.
Because things have to happen behind the scenes.
They do.
And it ain't rocket science. I mean, you just, like you said, you show up.
Right.
And I mean that like figuratively, everybody, kids just want you to show up.
That's
and this
true.
is one of those times when you can actually do it.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
So 5-1 with 3 minutes and 22 seconds left in Goffstown's lead over the Manchester Marauders. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Manchester struggling to penetrate Goffstown's defense. Not a lot of activity on either side. A lot of standing around on both sides, but it does not seem to be affecting Goffstown's success against Manchester. Coach is yelling from the sidelines to get his Manchester team moving a little bit, but not much is happening on the activity side. Goffstown pushing the ball up.
There we go. Nice catch.
Sam Chapman with an
Nice.
athletic
That was
play.
beautiful.
Rolls it around. What a beautiful play.
Off his feet.
Sam Chapman with basically a 180, turns around, takes a shot. Goalie never saw it coming. Fine looking play by the good athlete.
Grizzlies goal scored by number 21, Sam Chapman. Assist from 8, DJ Svedek.
What's cool about those guys is they're both underclassmen. Freshman, sophomore. There seems to be a lot of distribution of young guys and old guys here on the Goffstown team.
Yeah.
I don't feel like the team's a powerhouse, but I do feel like there's a lot of, there's a lot of an array and talent on the team.
Which is awesome because we're building the team.
Yeah.
So we're building the strength because we lost, about 9 seniors
we
last
did.
year. So
Yeah,
that
we
was
sure
a good
did.
chunk of our team.
We sure did. Oof. Oh, no.
Nope.
Yeah, it's going to be a flag.
Yep. Coach.
So a little bit of an intentional violence on the field by number 34 for the Manchester team. Objected by TJ Smedick.
That's how it appeared.
Goffstown's going to be man up with a 6-1 lead with 2 minutes and 33 seconds left in the third quarter
Yeah.
of boys lacrosse action here in Goffstown High School.
It's a 1-minute penalty here.
Flags all over the place in Goffstown. Goffstown man up. They got to like their chances. They've scored 2 goals since this quarter started.
Not sure what's happening right now. They're antsy to play, but ref's holding them up.
Goffstown coach objecting, wants a little clarification to what exactly the penalty was and why it was only 1 minute penalty.
Oh, matching penalty. Okay, that's what happened. They didn't call that initially, so now we know. 8 from Goffstown, minute penalty, and matching with 34.
Now, how does that jibe with your numerology thing here? Would you prefer it be number 8 and number 8 be penalty? Have a penalty at the same time? Are you okay with this?
I'm okay with this.
The asymmetry of these numerals. You're going to be okay with this?
They're actually in order because 3 plus 4 is 7, and then so 7, 8. So, you know, there we go.
Good. That's great. Now, when somebody drops a box of matches on the floor, can you immediately tell how many there are?
I am not Rain Man. No.
Worth a shot. Worth a shot. Wow.
And we just scored again. I missed who did that. Did you get that, Brian?
Yeah, that was Sam Chapman. Sam Chapman with a really nice looking
fire.
scoop. Got it out of nowhere. I think that was the. I think that was a deflected inbound pass. I think by Seeley, and Sam Chapman picked it up, put it right in the goal. Did not waste a minute. Is Sam Chapman a hockey player?
He is a hockey player. He played with my son. They played for a while together. And we've been waiting for him to come up here because he's been New Boston. So he just, you know, they weren't always together in the, you know, because they're a year behind each other. Sam's 1 year behind Noah. But being in New Boston, they haven't been in school together, but they've been able to play together. So this is nice to be back together in high school and on a field with a ball.
Wow, that's great. Oh, that was crazy. Bobby Schaefer going to put number 37 out of bounds. Nope, can't quite do it. Not enough rocks in his pockets. Manchester trying to get a little ball movement. Oh, number 23 tries to get a little too fancy. Really did have a shot at goal there, though. Would have had Cody if he went bottom shelf. 7-1, Goffstown Grizzlies with 1:41 seconds left in the third quarter.
So we almost had Joey Velez on our team this year, but he didn't end up moving to Goffstown. We thought he was moving to Goffstown, and it didn't happen. We were pretty excited because we've had him on hockey too when my son played hockey. And another great family. That's another great thing about this Goffstown place is all the families are really awesome. Throwing pasta parties for the kids, getting them camaraderie to hang out together.
That's awesome.
So we were pretty excited when we heard Velez might be coming over, but we just get to keep playing against him, which is okay too.
Manchester again. All their offense seems to emanate out of a sort of top of the key midfielder, 3 across the line. Looks like they're moving it around a little bit. All right, they're using their attack. Attack at X. Oh, throws the ball right at Enzo. Referee calls a loose ball push. Manchester retains possession. 44 seconds left. Manchester's going to move it around and try and get a shot off, but Enzo has got the middle closed down. Nope, that's not going to happen.
Let's see.
All right, smart.
Oh, that's
there you
Alec, right? Pushing him out.
go. Goffstown playing a man defense. Everybody's bottled up. It's like Chernobyl out there. Pretty lonely.
Doing good keeping them outside.
Agreed. They really can't get any close shots. Number 23's over the head shot just a minute ago was about the closest shot they've gotten. And this ain't gonna happen. Enzo's right in front of him. Yeah,
There we go.
Happen.
Nice.
Goffstown takes a 7-1 lead into the fourth quarter. Sunny afternoon here in Goffstown, New Hampshire.
I'm going to switch back and give it over to my handsome husband. Whatever, it's okay. I can hear fine. I'm going to give it back to him, or I'll go back to the camera. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for playing.
All right. What happened? What did I miss?
While you were gone, Jenny told us a little bit about her fascination with numbers.
Oh, boy.
About the symmetry she requires in numbers.
You know, I heard her deny that she's like Rain Man, but I don't know.
Really? You have evidence to the contrary?
Well, you know, we've lived there for almost 20 years, so yeah, it's just kind of Rain Man-esque over there.
That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. That's especially helpful when you're like organizing shelves and things like that,
She
right?
can tell you what time Wapner's on.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
The boys are definitely doing well. Number one, I'd like to apologize for my camera work there. If I made anybody ill or gave them vertigo with my camera work,
Right.
I would like to apologize.
I'm sure that everybody watching this on YouTube is going to ask for their money back.
Right.
Their $4 a month YouTube subscription. I watched the game that we had. You sent me a text the other night to watch the game, the first one that you and I did.
Pretty fun.
And there were something like 50 viewers or something like that. That's pretty good.
Look at us, we're big time now.
Yeah, way better than my video of that I put on before about when I fixed the bottom of my boat. I reglazed the bottom of my boat, and I was like, oh, this is going to be Scorsese level stuff right here, buddy.
Didn't get you a lot of hits on that one, Brian?
No. A couple weird new friends, though. A couple weird new friends.
A couple of real weird
Yeah. Anytime I want to, I can apparently spend some time down in an island in Connecticut with a Greek dentist named Stad. I don't know what any of that means.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
That'd be weird.
7-1 with 11 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Goffstown with a pretty commanding lead, looking pretty good.
There.
Moving the ball around okay.
Oh, it looks like we got a new goalie there, huh?
New goalie. Or the other goalie took off a lot of pads.
Either way, he decided to take his pads off.
Yeah, that ball's going out of bounds. Hansen's going to inbound the ball from the 9 o'clock position.
Move.
Got a good feeling about this for the guys in the white uniforms. I got a good feeling about this.
Me too. Oh, nice
Shovel
move.
fake. Hansen's going to hoist it.
Whew.
Yeah, that's
Nice
going
shot.
in.
Nice
Unassisted, Ethan Hansen from about the 7 o'clock position.
shot. Nice shot.
Opposite spot to where he usually likes to shoot, but same distance from where he usually likes to shoot.
Right.
8-1 with exactly 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Well, this one looks like it's going our way today, Brian.
Yeah, it might. Manchester might do something heroic, but they might have to suit up a couple of those coaches in the sidelines to do it. I don't think anybody'd miss him.
Start subbing them in.
I don't think anybody'd miss him. I don't. A lot of the kids in the Manchester sideline are taking their uniforms off. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's
11 minutes left.
That's a new one.
11 minutes left in the 8-1 ball game. There are your red uniforms, Blake. You're asking me about red uniforms? There you go.
Yeah, so confusing.
That is kind of confusing. Wonder why JV has red and varsity has black.
I don't know.
It's funny.
I did ask Anthony, by the way, about the getting the matte finish maroon helmets.
When can I expect mine?
Well, he said that we've got to hit up a few other people first before we do that.
Let me guess. He said Huff.
Huff, that's exactly. He definitely pushed that one off.
Yeah. Oh,
nice.
Nice defense by Chapman. I'm pretty sure there are two guys out there with 21 uniform because there's no way only one kid is doing all that.
I'm telling you, he is having a game today.
It's a one-man team. Two-legged team.
Oh, what a play. Great
Good
idea.
Good idea, though. Almost caught him sleeping.
Yep.
He wanted to make a little over the head.
Oh,
Hansen intercepts the ball. He's going to find
again.
Chapman in front of the goal. Chapman's going to dink and dunk.
Oh,
Did not go, but what a
great
looking
Yep.
lacrosse play.
What was that? Look at that one.
It was going to go out of bounds.
Hike.
I think if Hansen sold it a little better, he'd be fine. Oh, they're going to give him the ball.
They give him the ball, too.
Oh, my Lord, have mercy.
Hike.
I'm about to lose my mind.
Nope. Yeah, wow, Manchester is not moving.
No.
Oh, no.
Oof.
Oh, Toro
Play some
stays
defense,
up.
though.
Stays up.
El Toro's taking that to the hoop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, too bad.
Oh, deep
Dropped
twigged.
it like eating spaghetti with a spoon. Oh, poor kid. He's going out of bounds. Oh, nice hustle, 15, but you got to stay in bounds. And good defense. Really nice looking defense by Sam Chapman. Again.
Yeah, he is all over it today.
All over it.
Oh, there we go.
Matatow with the good looking bounce.
Right into his foot.
It's pretty funny. That's about what my quick stick looks like. And I'm a mess. Goffstown gonna form on the field much like a amoeba
We're kind of all over the place.
offenses all over the place. It's kind of a psychedelic offense they're playing here.
Oh, wow. I don't even think the goalie saw that one.
No.
I actually think it hit one of the
Hit
defenders.
one of the defenders, yeah. Hit one of the defenders. TJ Smedek's shot hits one of the defenders, but still, Manchester struggling to get the ball inbounded and upfield. It's going out of bounds, unfortunately.
Well, thankfully, they had one of the coaches there to stop the ball from going off.
Yeah, you can pretty much throw it over any end zone, any end line, and it'll hit one of the Manchester coaches at this point. They've begun recruiting. There's about 75 people up in the stands, so there's another couple dozen coaches for them.
They have a very personal, coaching experience.
That's right.
Oh,
my
what a
goodness
shot.
gracious! Owen Matatal,
Nice job.
nice fast hands.
Yep.
Gets the ball around fast without even bringing his hips around. All upper body, just whips the ball from the top. Goalie didn't even see it coming. Goffstown Grizzlies up 9-1 over the Manchester Marauders. 8 minutes and 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter on a Sunday, Friday afternoon in April.
Windy.
TJ Smedek about to take another face-off. I don't think that Manchester has won a
I was
face-off today.
just going to say it to you. Have we lost a draw yet?
I don't think so.
Nope, man. There's another one.
Muscle Beach Barry gets the ball upfield. Doesn't quite get in the box, but oh no!
Got to push her behind.
A little bit of roughness.
Muscle Beach, he ain't going to mess around with that.
No, he's taking it. Manchester with a penalty.
Here we go.
A
man
push
up.
with possession. That's probably only going to be 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Goffstown again, man up. Going to put additional pressure on this goalie who does not need
Any more pressure?
any more pressure.
No, he doesn't. What do we got here? Oh, a little confusion on the Goffstown side there. TJ was taking that shot if he was standing in his own defensive end.
Yeah, sometimes you can just tell, right? Goffstown's going to move it around.
Move it around, yep.
Yeah, you can
Well,
tell
they're trying to
Goffstown's just
run
going to sit
some
on it.
time. Yep.
I think they're going to bring out a table and try to sell some Girl Scout cookies in a minute.
Get more calendar sales going.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you missed him. Oh, here we go. We're even now.
There you go.
Cut to the center. Oh. High.
Yeah, Hanson with a high outside shot. Went right over the goalie's head. But a good idea, though. Burns up a little bit of clock. Keeps the ball moving.
Yep. Absolutely. Oh, look at that.
Nope.
Nope. Come on, get there.
So my prediction, Blake, is a couple fancy shots here. I think we're going to sit on the ball for a while and move it around.
I
And then
think
some of the
they've
older kids are going to take some fancy
been, I
shots.
think they've been told to eat up as much time as they can on that. Oh, nice shot.
Wow. Stand corrected. TJ Smedek with another beautiful right-handed shot over the shoulder.
Right over the shoulder.
With a defenseman. Yeah, right in the defenseman's face.
Yep.
It's funny, Blake. I think they pulled the goalie to see if this guy, might have a little bit more luck, but I don't think this particular goalie's having any more luck.
Yeah.
He's struggling to see the ball too.
To be honest, I'm not sure how much of it's on the goalie either. They're getting a lot of heat. No, timeout, Manchester. Uh-oh.
10-1 with 7 minutes and 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Looks like the coaches are going to have their own huddle, and then the kids are going to huddle up separately.
I can't tell which is which anymore. Looks like the Russian army over there. Liam Sonia putting on dance moves right here.
Yeah, all right.
Crazy legs.
Looks like spirits are kind of high over there in the Goffstown huddle.
Yeah. Coach of the Manchester team doing a little bit of team-wide coaching, a little philosophizing, a little bit of editorialization on how the game's gone so far. I can't quite tell, Blake, but I don't think he's real happy.
No,
What's your read on that?
Judging from what I can hear, doesn't sound very good.
I agree. And judging by the shoulder position of a lot of the boys standing around him, they're not too happy to get this feedback.
Might be an uncomfortable conversation going on.
The funny thing about coaching kids is you don't have to tell them when they're not doing well. They know.
They know.
And I think that's true too. I have about 38 people that work for me, and you don't have to tell people when they screw up.
You kind of see it in their
knows.
eyes.
Everybody knows. You don't have to tell them. Coaches let them know over there.
Yeah.
Goffstown coach, possibly about to start a dance circle.
It does look that way.
Lots of happy faces over there.
Yeah.
Shoulder position, body position on those kids.
Well, laughing.
The nonverbal, a lot totally different. Even Connor Cook, he's got the sunglasses on. Speaking of going to the beach, kid looks like he's heading to the beach. Handsome young man, looks like he's about to go see what the babes are up to in the parking lot.
Kind of a chilly day to go to the beach, though.
Yeah, way too chilly for that. I don't think Connor Cook cares. He's dressed for it.
It's true.
If I looked like him, I'd probably be walking around like I'm going to the beach, too.
All right, here we go.
Manchester team comes out, clearly going to make a game of it for the last 7 minutes and 14 seconds of the fourth
hopefully
quarter.
They do.
Goffstown with a 10-1 lead. What are your key points for the Manchester team to walk out of this with their heads held high, Coach? What do you think?
Well, I got to tell you, the first half of the game, Brian, I feel like they played pretty decent. I mean, this game was pretty even up until the start of the third, really. We definitely started to pull away from there. You know, I'm not sure. You know, it's tough when they seem to really only have one guy that can do a little bit of everything in the offensive zone.
Yeah.
And that makes it tough. But you know, ultimately, you know, they gotta keep practicing. I mean, what else can you do? You know, they got an awful lot of coaches that can do some coaching.
Yeah, somebody's got to know what to do. My perspective on this, Coach, is that
Turnover.
I think there was an illusion. I think the first two quarters were an illusion.
You think that,
Yeah, I really. Goffstown doesn't look like a confident team.
yeah.
Goffstown hasn't really looked like a confident team yet. They've had two,
Nice save.
you know, weaker teams they've played.
Yeah, they've
And
gotten the wins off
this is
them,
going to
yeah.
be good for their confidence because they don't look confident. They don't
Yeah.
look kind of badass.
Yeah.
They just kind of look like they're trying not to lose.
Yeah. No,
These
it's
things
true.
take time. And in a game like this, they didn't know. You know, they didn't know that they could, you know, just come out and start swinging.
Yep.
I think
Yep.
they were concerned that they might be in a fist fight, and they weren't. Pretty
Yeah.
soon they're going to notice, though. It's not really the kind of thing you can coach. Kids just got to notice this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice
Oh, there
looking
we
pass
go.
by 35 to number 5. Number 5 uses a backdoor cut right in front of the goalie. Overhands it over his left shoulder and gets a really nice looking goal
Yep.
over Cody's left shoulder.
Yep.
10-2.
Wasn't much Sean was going to do on that one either.
Agreed. 10-2 Goffstown Grizzlies with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter on a sunny day here in Goffstown, New Hampshire. Stands still have about 75 people left
Yeah.
in them, and the JV team is gearing up to play their game right after this varsity game.
Yep.
With an assist from 35, Liam Murphy.
Oh, there
Another
we go.
face-off win by Bobby
you see,
Schaefer.
you see Izzy pick
Izzy
that one
Schill
up?
came out of nowhere.
Woo. Right in the middle of
Oh,
nice
what
save
a
by the
nice
keep.
looking save by the keep. Noah Bless with a really
He's
beautiful
dying.
looking play, though.
He's had like 3 shots. He hasn't scored. He's dying to get one now.
That was a beautiful shot. That was a beautiful shot.
It was
Just
a hell
bad
of
luck.
I thought it was a great pass by Izzy right up the middle.
Yeah, right on.
Perfect.
He had a 50% chance of getting that in.
Oh,
he just happened to
look
pass
at
it with
Izzy, like a vacuum out there right now.
Yeah, Izzy's showing up.
Oh,
Alec Balke about to
Popcorn.
collect the ball. Manchester with a little bit of life.
Yeah, there we go.
I like what I see.
Yeah.
Goffstown's going to go into a defensive position now with 5 minutes and 33 seconds left and an 8-point lead. They're going to go into a defensive position to see if they can get a turnover and sit on the ball.
Yeah, we're at that point in the game now.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
35 is going to one-on-one, and he's going to isolation this guy. Oh, what a
Oh,
nice
wow.
pass. What a nice pass by 23.
Yeah, another goal. Here we go. They're coming back.
Yeah, they're coming back. 23, Joey Velez with a nice looking pass to the attackman.
Goal scored by number 5. An assist from 23, Joey Velez.
Hafferman did the exact same thing he did the last time he scored a goal a minute
yep.
ago.
Yeah.
Wait, just cut right in front. Caught Cody sleeping.
Yep. Yeah, you know.
It's funny, Cody holds his stick kind of low, and sometimes he's a little bit vulnerable to shots right over his shoulder.
Yeah, the high stuff,
Sometimes,
yeah.
Sometimes.
Nope.
Enzo.
Come on, Enzo.
Enzo keeping that ball moving. Hey, good job. There we go.
Well, hopefully Sean, doesn't hang on to those last 2 goals and realize it's all water under the fridge.
Nice clear to Bobby Schaefer.
Here we go. Slow it down.
Oof.
What
Schaefer's
was
pass.
That? What was
Schaefer's
that?
shot.
Ooh,
Bob Schaefer
a little high.
gets away with the cross check. Strange looking clear by the Manchester team. Cody has the ball. He's gonna walk it upfield nice and carefully. Gets it over to Bobby Schaefer, who's gonna work it up the sideline.
We got one cutter.
To the
Only going
goalie's
to
right.
middle.
Oof.
Oof.
That familiar thumping noise
Yeah.
a ball makes when it's smashed against a kid.
It's kind of like when you hear like a watermelon hit the ground.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Or when you're at the supermarket and you drop a roast, right? Hits the floor
slap,
and goes.
the slap on the floor.
That's right. Manchester with 33 minutes and 44 seconds left, fighting for respectability now. Looking pretty confident. These guys haven't given up.
Yeah, they didn't. They got 2 goals. I mean, that's nothing wrong with that. Oh boy,
He's a
that
shell.
could
Ball
have
goes
been
right
trouble. No, the hammer. I'm waiting for the hammer to go out there. Could pound somebody.
Yeah, he's been pretty good. He's playing lacrosse today. He's a football player.
Well, Manchester's got to get a move on here. They're
The stands are getting involved. Stands are chanting that
They're
they want
running their own
Manchester to
clock
score.
out. TJ, that was
25 going to take a shot.
Yep.
Nice looking deflection by
Very good
Sean Cody, the goalie for Goffstown.
Yeah, Sean's looked good today, actually.
He has.
I thought he's looked really good.
One of his best games in a long time.
Yeah.
It's a good goalie. Good kid, too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ball's getting moved around on the Maryland play by the Manchester team.
They got good team communication, huh?
Yeah. I thought for a while that was their whole team calling out the play, but it might just be the coaches.
I just put that together, Brian. You think you're exactly right.
Ooh, 23 is not. Oh.
Oh, man, look at
Oh,
Joey
Lord.
go.
What a gift.
Wow.
What
Oh.
a gift. Oh, he takes the slash. Coach, you got to call that.
Yeah, we're going to lose TJ.
Gotta call
'cause
that.
TJ hit him pretty high.
A little bit of physical play in front of the Goffstown goal.
Yeah, TJ got him a little high. On the initial, I don't know if he's calling something else too in the slash.
Oh, and Matatel seems to be coming out. I think I'm with you.
I'm
I'm
not
pretty
sure.
sure it's TJ Smittick
Yeah.
was involved in the action in front of there. TJ not afraid to mix it up a little bit with kids
no.
his age.
He definitely is not. Yeah, he got a minute for the cross check. Oh.
2 minutes and 18 seconds left in a game where Goffstown has a 7-point lead over the Manchester Marauders. Manchester with possession of the ball. At about 7 o'clock on the goalie's position at the top of the box. Manchester looking to get a couple more goals before the end of this game to
Go with their heads high at least.
go with their heads high. Thanks, Coach. Decent ball movement. Blake, I don't think ball movement's been their problem. I think that just getting offense,
Just-
like a
yeah,
cohesive offense,
I
is
think so,
something that
too.
looks like lacrosse has been a struggle for them.
I agree. I think they've been inconsistent with their control of the ball. Here we go, Alec.
Balky going up the field,
Here he is. Go for
taking
it.
it to the
Go
box.
for it.
You
Go
know
for it.
he's shooting that.
Oh.
Decent looking shot. Didn't quite get it. Throws his hands up. Worth a shot, right?
Yeah, I don't blame him at all. Absolutely not.
I played defense when I played in high school, and I scored twice, and I could still tell you like where I was in the field when I scored. Yeah.
The exact time of the game.
Good. Well, yeah. I don't.
The wind direction.
Yeah. I remember the kid I scored on. I remember actually for one of the games. Remember the kid I scored on.
Ooh.
Oh, crazy legs.
Oh. Yeah, Manchester just got
Flag
a penalty
down.
on that too. They just walloped Reed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, he slashed the shit out of him. Yeah, he's sore.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
Going back out there.
Trooper.
El Toro. Bringing respect to the bovine industry.
Not you.
Minute 17 seconds left. Goffstown in control with a 10-3 lead over the Manchester Marauders. Fourth quarter. Seth CeeLo moving the ball around. Aggressive kid, CeeLo.
Yeah.
Prediction with 1 minute left. CeeLo's going to take at least one shot.
Come
Oh,
on,
is this
Grim.
Grim again?
Oh, it's Grim. The Grim
Is it
Reaper.
Grim sighting? Yep, CeeLo. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get that ball back, Wade. Good heads-up play. Balky with position on the ball.
Oh.
Can't quite get his hands
I actually
on it.
thought he got him with the stick when he came back down, and the kid got around him.
39 seconds left in the game. Manchester with possession of the ball.
Oh,
Sneaks it in.
Good for him.
Number 5, Brandon Hafner,
Yeah.
sneaks it in unassisted.
Good goal.
Cody cannot believe that kid snuck in like that.
Look, he's outraged.
Hafner, with not much of a left-handed play in that, brought the stick across his body with his right hand and then brought it back into position with his right hand. Then shot over his right shoulder.
Yep.
Looked pretty good.
Yep.
Looked pretty good. Athletic play.
Manchester goal scored by number 5.
Sidelines are happy about that.
Yes,
Hafnerman,
they
a
are.
team favorite, clearly.
Oh, fumble.
Oh, Manchester comes up with their first face-off win
Yeah,
of
I
the day.
think that is the first win of the day.
Noah Bless all over him, though. All over him. Number 5, Hafner again with
Take
the
it, just
ball.
take it.
Just scored.
Yeah, just take it, man.
16 seconds left. What's he thinking?
Oh, man, I don't know why he didn't go to the hole. I don't know why he didn't do it.
9 seconds left. 25 is going to take a shot.
Oh, Bobby got a stick right on him.
4 seconds left. Goffstown has the ball. 2, 1.
That's it. No, another good win by Goffstown.
I agree. Final score, Goffstown 10, Manchester Marauders 4. What do you think, Coach? Tell me what's on your mind.
I think that was pretty good. They needed it. They needed 2 in a row. You know, especially going in. They got a Dairyfield game coming up next week, which that's always going to be tough. And I think it's good for them. I think they needed it. It's good to see them link a couple wins together, and now they're 500.
Now they're 500. So what's that make them, 3-3, Coach?
Yep, 3-3.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
well, good today. They stepped on the gas when they needed to.
I think you're right, Coach. So the JV team is about to take the field as the varsity teams shake hands. Final score, 10-3, Goffstown Grizzlies over the Manchester Marauders. Came to you live from Goffstown High School in Goffstown, New Hampshire, with your commentators Brian Hansen and Blake Bless. Blake, thanks a lot for hanging out with me today and
Absolutely.
not crowning me for being late. I appreciate that.
Whatever. Worst things in life than that, right?
Right.
Oh,
Yep.
and thanks to our camera woman / commentator. Oh, I'm sorry. So Jenny was the cameraman. Sydney and Kelly handled the time and the scoring. And thanks to the president of the Goffstown Lacrosse board, Anthony Governati, for coming out and chit-chatting with us in halftime. All right, have a great day. Bye.